The Delta variant continues to spread in our community. And a year and a half into the pandemic, we know how many of you still have questions about the changes of the virus and the vaccines. So we're going to get your questions answered. I have ABC Medical Correspondent Dr. Ashton. She's joining us right now. Thank you for your time. So I've been getting
Thanks
a lot
for having me.
Of course. I've been getting a lot of COVID questions from people, so I'm going to ask you, the expert, what are the odds of getting COVID after getting the vaccine?
Well, actually, my daughter's living through that right now. She's a college student. She's been fully vaccinated and on routine screening. She tested positive last week. She's had 1 day of very, very mild symptoms and is finishing out her 10 days of isolation today. We don't have exact numbers of how likely it is to be infected with COVID after being fully vaccinated. But what we do know is that it will happen, so people should not be surprised. However, most importantly, those vaccines are doing their job in keeping the incidence of severe disease to a minimum, helping to keep people out of the hospital and saving lives.
And that leads me to my next question. Some people are wondering if someone in your household has COVID and spreads it to another member of the family, can the person who initially got COVID be reinfected within weeks or maybe even days after recovering?
Well, that's a good question. In terms of bounce back or ping pong effect, there's really no documented case reports of that. Your immune protection lasts a lot longer than days. But 6 months, 8 months, of course, there have been reports of that in the clinical literature. But it's most important that if you're living in a household with someone who has tested positive, as much as possible, that person should isolate from the rest of the household. And certainly, anytime they come into proximity with other people, everyone should have masks on. You should keep your distance, increase ventilation by whatever means possible, and keep your hands clean. It's really important.
Great information there. Thank you so much. ABC Medical Correspondent Dr. Ashton. You have a great day.